Unit 5, Islands and Beaches. Reading A, Land of Fire and Ice. Never mind its chilly name. As a travel destination, Iceland is hot, or it was, before the virus. Maybe it will come back. Iceland is famous for its impressive natural attractions, such as the Blue Lagoon Thermal Lake, as well as its lively capital city, Reykjavik. And the photograph on page 74 and 75 is the photograph of the beautiful Blue Lagoon Thermal Lake, like a mineral hot spring. It's big. With the Atlantic Ocean to its south and the Greenland Sea to its north, Iceland is Europe's westernmost country, with the world's most northerly capital city, Reykjavik. Over 1,000 years ago, Viking explorers migrated from northern Europe to Iceland, where they eventually established the world's first parliament. The country's national language can still be traced to the one spoken by the Vikings. Today, Iceland has a population of about 340,000, spread over more than 100,000 square kilometers. Despite its small size, there are many reasons to visit this remarkable country. City of Culture. Most visitors' first port of call is Reykjavik, a small and clean city known for its colorful and stylish architecture. The city's downtown area is lined with shops, art galleries, cafes, and bookstores. In 2000, Reykjavik was awarded the title of Europe's City of Culture, thanks to its art and museum scenes and lively nightlife. The good news for visitors is that Reykjavik's temperatures are fairly mild. Even in the winter, daytime temperatures are usually above freezing. During winter months, nights are long and the northern lights become visible, lighting up the night sky with a spectacular natural display. In summer, the country gets almost 22 hours of daylight. During this time, native Icelanders and visitors alike enjoy partying outdoors until dawn. Hot springs. Iceland is one of the most volcanically active nations in the world, with a number of thermal springs around the island. All are heated naturally by underground volcanic activity. In fact, Iceland converts energy generated by these springs into electricity, which powers and heats people's homes and businesses. As a result, Iceland burns very little fossil fuel, such as oil and gas. Iceland has some of the cleanest air in the world. One of Iceland's most popular hot springs is the Blue Lagoon, a huge lake of bright blue seawater just outside Reykjavik. Surrounded by volcanoes and lava fields, the Blue Lagoon receives more than 1.3 million visitors a year. After a long day's sightseeing or a long night of partying, visitors can relax their muscles and release their tension in the lagoon's steaming hot water, which has an average temperature of about 38 degrees Celsius. Some believe the waters are able to cure certain illnesses and improve skin quality. Caves and monsters. Did I say monsters? Most of the inner part of Iceland is uninhabited and relatively inaccessible. Nevertheless, there is a range of outdoor activities to enjoy elsewhere in the country. This is particularly true along the coasts. Iceland is an adventure, said Saul Squire, whose Icelandic company organizes adventure trips. We have Europe's biggest glaciers, active volcanoes, cave explorations, and skiing. One of Iceland's most popular attractions is caving. Exploring Iceland's unusual lava caves, most of which formed more than 10,000 years ago, requires only basic caving knowledge and equipment. Ice caves are more challenging, however, and require special clothes and hiking tools. The best-known ice caves are in Vatnajökull. I don't know Icelandic, so I don't think I said it right. A layer of ice, which at 8,000 square kilometers, is Iceland's and Europe's largest glacier. It also happens to be situated just above an active volcano. If exploring caves and glaciers doesn't interest you, head south. Just outside the town of Vik, check out the huge rock formations that were once believed to be monsters turned into stone. These are a dramatic part of the scenery on one of Iceland's most magnificent black sand beaches. Hawaii also has black sand beaches, by the way, on the big island of Hawaii, if you don't want to go freeze yourself to death in Iceland. Hawaii is not cold. The Golden Circle. And finally, no trip to Iceland would be complete without a visit to the Golden Circle, a pathway northeast of Reykjavik that connects Gullfoss, a huge golden waterfall, the hot springs region of Geyser, and Thingvellir National Park. The mid-Atlantic fault that runs through Iceland is literally pulling the island apart. Nowhere is this more evident than in the Thingvellir Valley, where the land is actually separating and the stony ground beneath your feet frequently shifts. Hold on while you hike.